What drinks other than water are there tonight? It's coffee. It's a cafe. We always got that coffee. Also, hi!
Always important to have the coffee.
Yes. I need my caffeination, otherwise I will... I will be zombie all damn ass day. And night. You know, anytime when I don't need to... When I need to be conscious. Anytime when I need to be conscious, I simply will not be, because of the lack of caffeine.
Understandable. I have a Diet Coke.
Ooh. What do you mean oh no, I broke it. I took too long. Now the game's disconnecting. At least that's the assumption.
Yeah.
Hang on to your butts. We'll be back in a second.
Hello, hello. Good to be here. Only the good vibes here. Better than what I can do. Granted, that was my fault, as I sent her the, Dugadoo 24-hour, 7-day-a-week live stream that's going on. Because, why not? I mean, hey, sometimes you just need something on repeat. Something that's just catchy. And this is going on the list of things I need to listen to, when I need a distraction. Alright. Neither can I. I think so too, because it was a tie between fantasy and lo-fi beats, But we've heard lo-fi beats before in the previous game, so I think we selected one of the newer ones, which I think was Fantasy Vibes. Oh yeah. It is. It's all. Yeah. All right. Sounds good. All right. Nah. Wait. Nah. Let's get into the meat of it. Totally. It's also because I took a peek at some of the you know, art that pops up when you go to the different locations. And you'll find out why I really want it to be Mothman. Really, why are we clicking through this? We just. Oh, always. I know what you're trying to type. To say hugs. I too like a well-earned redemption arc. And yeah. Incredibly nuanced villain. Oh, look at these little guys. Oh, absolutely. Delta Rune soon! Yes! Delta Rune soon, little mischievous fox, and the butterfly moth looking thing. Oh. So which one did you want? We did romance last time. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. This entire series, this entire franchise, even. That I'm curious as well. I was gonna say I like space and galaxies and stuff. In case that wasn't obvious by my name. Oh! Wait a minute. We're doing the tutorial again? I mean, sure. We are not new. This is not our first rodeo. I was gonna say, I know you played the demo on stream. I played it off stream. So there's that one. Then we played it when it first came out, and then we just have played all the other games except for Monster Road Trip. Because that one's a long one. Even the short game is long. There is no short game. It's long, longer, and longest. Yeah. Yes. I can't see my stats. Sure. Oh, nice. I don't know how. I don't know how I have more charm than you. Apparently. Oh, nice. Oh boy. I have one. Because that is all my dysgraphia will let me handle. Just a little guy. Look, little guy is a mental state. Chirp, chirp. Uh, I did Zoe. Yeah, yeah. I did Zoe, April, and Zoe. I think I did Zoe, April, and Doug, and you did Liam, Omen, and Nico. Yes, that's exactly what it was. Yes. And Liam has the British voice. Omen just has, deep. Probably a little bit of it. Good. Oh, is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel we wanted to see. Yeah. You're right. There's only one thing to do. We gotta cut the line. What? But cutting is so mean. It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel. We have literally no other choice here. Well, you were bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that. That's character growth, baby. Possibly. What about me? I never did evil stuff before. Is my character shrinking? Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected but welcome anti-hero moment that makes you more complex and cool. Oh, nice! Yeah, I'd say so. Are you sure we can pull it off, though? Being a VIP member sounds wicked cool. Like, level 12 coolness at least. I don't think I could swing that. Sure you can. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Coolness is 95% aura and 5% awesome sunglasses. Aw, you mean you didn't get invited to the VIP line? How embarrassing for you. Only someone who's not cool enough for the VIP line would even think to ask that question. Mm-hmm. Uh... What about now, bitch? Yo! Yo! Get him, dog! Oh, that's right. I think it's one of those things where, you don't fail, you just... Yeah. Alright, we don't need the tutorial. Let's see. This is... This is why. Look at them. Beautiful. Walking around the lobby, you see a kid tripping over and scratching his knees. Stupid kids. When will they learn? Still, you take pity on him and try to comfort him. You tell him not to cry, for there are worse things than scratching your knees. Things like war, famine, or that time you forgot your pants at home. Fuck, why did you have to remember that? Now you're crying too! After 15 minutes of bawling your eyes out, you decided to be brave and go on with your life. Unlike this stupid, wimpy kid. Way to go! You gained 2 boldness. You're hanging out with Doug and Omen while they man the con info booth. The con volunteer middle manager enters the room. Howdy, boss. Is there anything I can help you with? Or that Omen can help you with when she gets out from under the table? Yes, I need your help. There's a fake pass seller somewhere outside, and we accidentally let in tons of people with fake passes. I gotta go find the fake seller and hit them with a lifetime ban. Do you think you two can throw out all the fake pass holders?
Easily. I simply don't want to.
Well, too bad, because you have to. I'll check back with you in an hour. Don't worry, ma'am. Your trust in me isn't misplaced. I'll work myself to the bone to find the... Oh, you're leaving. I was still talking, ma'am. I said I'll work myself to the bone to find the phony passes.
So we have to find the fake pass holders as well? That's idiotic. I thought we only had to throw them out. How are we supposed to tell the difference between a legitimate pass and a fake one? The dame was right. It'd be a tough nut to crack, but soon all the papers would be praising the amazing detective who solved the case of the counterfeit con.
Hey, Nico, are you gonna help us find the fake pass holders?
Yes, I will. Even though it's such a complex, tragic case. A crime with no villains, only victims. My hardened heart breaks for these fake pass holders. They walk among legitimate guests, never knowing what crime they committed. Is it even their fault?
Maybe not, but we have a responsibility to protect the con. My manager is counting on me.
Then let us get it over with so that I may return to eating popcorn and brooding. How shall we find the criminals?
Fool them by making up a promotion. Upgrade your fake passes to cool, exclusive, fake VIP passes. Access the security cameras to investigate this heinous crime by using a fake security pass. Go with that one.
Sly move, Nova. We'll reel those bastards in like flies to honey. What upgrades should we offer with the fake VIP passes? We gotta make them an offer they can't refuse.
Free hugs? People around here seem to love free hugs.
Better. Hugs at a discounted price of $5. This way they will know that these hugs are far more valuable than the free ones.
Will we also offer free jet skis? Just imagine riding a jet ski with a VIP badge around your neck. I think that's the coolest anyone could possibly look.
Sure, I know nothing about the current state of inflation, but buy one fake pass, get one free jet ski is probably a good deal. I don't know, Omen. Has the world shattered so many of our dreams that a jet ski is the most we can aspire to?
Whoa, deep.
Ugh, is a free jet ski not enough for you greedy bastards? I mean, since you asked, 2 jet skis would be an even better deal. I also love how his mimic chest thing also looks like a file cabinet now.
Yes, that is awesome. Whoa, riding 2 jet skis at once? You're considering levels of cool that I didn't even think were possible. You set up a stand in the merch hall and advertise your fake VIP passes, discount hugs, and complimentary jet skis. You find several fake pass holders and throw them into con jail. You still give them discounted hugs, because even criminals need a hug every now and then. You gain 2 charm, but lose 2 boldness.
Damn. Let's see if I can make and manage to keep my goddamn creativity for once. You're outside the con. Ugh, such a long line to get in. You try to find the end of the line. You keep walking, and walking, walking. You find that the line doesn't end. In fact, the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. This one line goes to a guy who's giving out free +2 creativity. That'll entertain you while you wait to get into the con. You head back to the hotel rooms to recharge for a bit, but you find Doug and Nico doing some sort of guided meditation while Omen naps.
Battleship, ship, bat. Aw man, I messed up again. I'll never get it at this rate.
You ask what the "it" he is trying to get is, because so far you've got no clue.
We're training. You know the game Battleship? I signed up for a tournament later today, but all the competitors are super intense.
Tattoos and scars everywhere.
They keep saying really smart sounding things like, yes, I used to favor the Sea Rat opening, but I've been more inclined to the Tropical Storm Gambit as of late.
And they all had really brightly colored hair. Not a single disposable background character in sight. Oh, fuck. Doug was a bit nervous since he doesn't even technically have hair. But I told him not to worry. There's no challenge that can't be overcome with a quick training arc. Oh my god. I also love how the inside of her thing is still an Iron Maiden. Nico, I cannot sleep through your foolishness any longer. Doug doesn't need friendship. He needs tutelage from an expert military commander. Me. Let's head to the port. I will need to inspect your battleship fleet if I am to give you proper naval advice.
There aren't actually any real battleships involved. We use these little game pieces, see?
And we wage battle by throwing them at each other with violence?
It's not really a real battle either. We mostly say letters and numbers at each other.
Well, that's stupid. Let's try the meditation again. You were super close to cracking it.
I don't know. I think I need something more if I want to stand a chance. Barista, do you know any good battleship tactics?
Yeah, eat all your pieces while the opponent isn't looking. Emotional warfare. Every time they hit one of your ships, tell the opponent the names of the naval officers they just killed. Or peek at the opponent's grid. Game provides such weak protection from peeking that you can't understand why nobody's exploited this already. I feel like Omen could especially get behind emotional torment.
Oh, absolutely.
You decide to practice by having Nico play against Doug and execute this tactic.
Okay, I'm going to start with B4?
Hit! Rest in peace, Captain Pollard. He was a beloved leader and only a week away from retirement.
What? I mean, I don't care. It's just a made-up person, right?
Sure, tell that to his wife. I just had to ring the family. Maybe you could give the news? Hello, Mrs. Pollard. I'm afraid my friend Doug here has something to tell you.
No, I'm not good at phone calls. Oh god. Hello? I'm very sorry, but your husband,
Cease your whimpering and get on with blowing up innocents. Make your next move.
Okay. B5?
Hit again! That was our doctor, Mr. Stevens. He was a peaceful man and only joined the Navy to search for his missing brother. No relatives to call for this one.
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Go again, Doug. Try to get another doctor.
I'm going to go for... Fudge, I hope I miss. B6?
You sank my battleship. Everyone on board perished, including little Tommy Parker. He was only 17, lied about his age to fight for his country. 17, huh? Hey, doesn't that basically make you some kind of child murderer, Doug?
No, I didn't mean to. I surrender. No more bloodshed, please.
I like this strategy. Effective, and you get to see your opponent cry. Doug, this is amazing! I can't wait to see you destroy the competition with this new strat.
I don't think I want to play this game anymore. But gosh, winning a tournament sounds so cool.
So cool. So cool.
So cool. So cool.
You gain 2 charm for relying on emotional warfare, but lose 2 fun. In time, Doug's desire to win at something will trump the guilt of murdering fictional people.
There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at 100 monster dollars. You could kill so many people with that notebook. You yell, 200 monster dollars. Everyone in this con is broke AF, so you get the notebook. and hoping no one steals it, you decide to write your name in it. Oh shit, you're gonna die! 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. You still had fun by playing pretend Death Note. You later exhaust yourself, helping Omen and Doug set up chairs for the Liam Prom fan meetup. At least you get a free invite to the event out of it.
Great, I was wondering if Zoe's cultists were gonna show up. I'll take... You got it?
Actually, if you could get these, because I have Zoe and Doug.
That's what I was thinking. Most divine Zoe, we are honored to gather in celebration of your glorious, sexy literature.
Hey, fam. I appreciate you coming out.
And the esteemed prophet Doug is here as well. What an auspicious occasion for our cult of fandom.
I'm really more of a moderator than a prophet, but it's nice to finally meet other Zoe stans in person.
Prophet Doug, we beseech your wisdom on how to show our devotion to Zoe's epic tale. Shall we sacrifice a goat, perhaps one with a man bun, to be most on theme? Yes, spill the blood of the Liam goat.
No, this room is carpeted. Go eat some refreshments and talk about which Liams are tops and which are bottoms. That'll bring me the most pleasure.
Of course it would, Zoe. It is an honor to receive a missive from the goddess herself to the snack table. Zoe, I finally see the appeal of this fan fiction thing. You never told me it garnered such a strong following of minions.
They're not minions, Omen. They're fans. I don't order them around. I just turn them on with my writing.
What's the point of that? Surely you indulge them in at least some recreational torture.
She tortures us with her cliffhangers, maybe.
She hangs you all off of cliffs? Zoe, you mad lass! I knew you still had some evil in you.
Damn, there's gotta be a way to make Omen understand what being in a fandom's all about. Nova, help us! When you're in a fandom, no one asks you why you wrote 500 pages of your favorite character's touching butts. They ask you when you're releasing the next chapter. Strength in numbers. If you're part of a fandom, you can band together to defeat a horse. If you ever need to, for some reason. I clicked this one.
I do not follow.
Don't you have some characters you really like? Like, really like? Yeah, you know, characters you could think about for hours.
When I was young, I marveled at the heroic feats of warriors of legend. Like Barachius of the Blood Spear, or Astafex, Scourge of the Astral Realm. The people would gather, raise their drinks in pride, and sing of the warriors' heroic deeds around the fire. It was a magnificent time.
Well, a fandom's pretty much just like that. Give me one moment.
Oh, okay. For what it's worth, I noticed earlier, I had accidentally, left my mic muted, so as far as I know, all the patrons of the cafe have were only able to hear, Nova's part of it for the first, 30 minutes? So, oops. That's my bad.
What happened?
So after we got the game reset up, I muted myself on, OBS. And when we came back, I didn't realize, or I didn't remember to unmute myself, so... I remembered like 10 minutes ago, maybe, but there's probably a solid chunk of this whole thing where they can only hear you and not me. So, I'm just gonna... If you need me, I'll be in the corner, being, embarrassingly ashamed.
There. It's gonna be okay. It's alright. Despite telling my brother that I do this every Tuesday, he still comes and knocks on my door and disturbs me.
I mean, at least he knocks.
True that.
Okay, well, you redeemed the stretch and the hydrate, so you gotta do it too.
Yes, I am doing the stretch. And yes, I'm doing the hydrate too. Alright. Well, a fandom's pretty much just like that, but we gather on Discord and AO4 instead.
Wow, they added another O! I do like Discord on principle, but what are these 4 A's of which you speak?
It's a fanfiction archive. Let me search it up for you. Praxius of the Bloodsphere and... I can't pronounce that.
Astafex.
With an X, right? Of the astral realm. Here, there are 78 results.
Oh, that's a rare pair if I've ever heard it. Huh. These are like epics? Epic the musical?
Epic the musical. Pretty much. You can check the tags to see if you might be interested in the story. Like this one. Plunging his blood sphere into my heart. Praxius out... Whatever the hell this is, I don't care for the pronunciation at this point. Enemy spillovers. Only one bed. Butt stuff.
I have always wondered what it would be like to feel Astafex's rear in my hand.
Apparently dozens other people wondered the same thing, and now you can share that passion. See, Omen? Our fandom's cool or what?
Well, now I really just want to go reread one of my favorite Rare Pair Ace Attorney fanfics. Shut up! I am reading!
3 hours later, Omen seems more convinced on this whole fandom thing. We digress. You gain 2 creativity and lose 2 boldness. Hell, I need to get my boldness up.
Everybody choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the other con-goers before advancing.
Oh, you know what? We just brought it up, Epic the Musical, so, I don't know why this is the first one that pops in my head, but, there are other ways. That's the one that popped into my head.
Hey, you know what? That is absolutely fair. I am going to pick, Polygon by TWRP, or Twerp.
Never heard of it. I'll have to give it a look later.
Yeah, Twerp is more known these days for being like the backup band for Ninja Sex Party and stuff.
Oh.
They do their own music, and that's one of their songs.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like the opening act slash backing band for like all their stuff.
Learn something new. Alright, let's see what shenanigans this gets up to.
Player order is decided based on which song would have the most chances to become a hit if you traveled back in time and started playing it during medieval times. Start debating now.
I don't know enough about your song to debate, but you know enough about the song I chose, so,
Well, let's put it this way. I feel like... I don't know if medieval people would even know what the fuck a synthesizer is. Or what a polygon is. So, like... they would just be completely baffled, and I don't think they would... I don't think they'd get it. So they would just be too baffled by mine, it would not be popular. That's just my thought.
yeah. And I think for mine, it would depend on, like, where I'm at during the medieval time. Am I in America? Am I in England? Or am I in what would roughly be Greece?
You mean Greece?
Yeah, if I were in Greece, then I think my song would be popular because, you know, it's got Odysseus. And, you know, Cersei.
Love Cersei.
Yeah. Cersei is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I think between the two, yours would have more of a chance no matter where you ended up.
Fair enough.
Time to get some fresh air.
I do not know who I am going after. We already know about the food court.
Oh, but I wanted to stare at the narrator's package for a minute.
No! Damn it, barista!
I mean, I can always just Google it. Just look it up online. Narrator monster prom. There he is.
Oh my god. Give me one moment.
You do that. I'm gonna be sitting here checking out the narrator. Oh yeah. So how you doing tonight, chat? I hope you're doing well. Hopefully better than me, who just had myself muted for like half an hour at the beginning of the stream. That is what the kids call, fuck, I don't even know what the kids would call that. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it other than, oh, you know what? We're gonna use a big throwback term. I'm gonna call it an epic fail moment. That's what we're gonna go with. Because let's be real, that's exactly what it was.
I was gonna say, this between your epic fail moment and my brother who keeps interrupting me because I don't have a lock on this door. Anyway.
For what it's worth, I looked up the narrator and I was just staring at him.
Understandable. So, for you, I know you said you might have been interested in going after Omen.
Yeah, just because she's like the one I've been around the most.
Fair enough.
at the same time, I feel like I probably need to... I need to work on my stats.
Really? What do I want to do? Where's the table here? Oh, we got...
Phone a friend.
What? Miranda, Scott, Vera...
I like how it has spice meters.
Oh yeah. Why not? You invite Vera to join you at the con. Do you want to voice her or should I?
I mean, I can do it. A nerd con? Ugh. But I do need an excuse to get out of this awful board meeting, so... Sure, see you soon. Vera, tell us, what is your type? What a generic and stupid question. I don't like people who ask stupid questions. Be less stupid. Thanks.
Sure, well, I can work with that.
I want to sit with Omen. Yay, he's back.
Oh, God.
Look, he's doing a little kissy face and everything. Okay, board game night, watch a movie, go out to dinner. I don't think I want to be too spicy just yet, so I think let's go with board game night. You and Omen have a great game night. You play Settlers of Catan. Omen likes the conquest aspect and immediately goes for the largest army points. By the end of the game, she's acquired 98 knight cards. How? There aren't even that many knight cards in the deck. You still win because Omen didn't bother building any settlements or cities. But she insists that her army overtakes your pathetic hippie commune, making her the true winner. Whatever floats her boat. Do we need the comic tutorial?
I don't think we do.
Cool guys don't look at tutorials. Time to brainstorm. What's the job from the distant future you wish you could have? Captcha designer? Keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret? World's leading expert in the number 6? Or Shrek movie tester?
I want to be keeper of the planet Jupiter's darkest secret. That just sounds cool as fuck.
The implication that in the distant future there will be even more Shrek movies has me intrigued, but at the same time, he's had his time. He's had more than enough adventures. We don't even know what's gonna happen in the 5th one yet, other than things and stuff.
There's a 5th one?
Yeah, the trailer for it came out like a while ago.
Damn.
I think anyway. Hang on. To Google. Not accidentally pulling up the calculator app instead. Yeah, it is set to come out next year. Where is the trailer? Yeah, it would probably help if I looked up trailer. Yeah, they released a teaser trailer like a couple months ago.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's that for you.
Thank you.
That being said, I want to be the world's leading expert in the number 6.
Fair enough. You won $10 million, but you have to spend it in the next 5 minutes. Quickly. Quick, spend them.
Buy the rights to the letter W, spend it all on Tetris microtransactions and cosmetics. How convenient. Send it to that financially destitute prince who emailed you 2 months ago. Or time to fulfill your dream of becoming a saxophone player.
Fuck it. Let's go.
Fuck it, we sax?
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
I used to be a saxophone player. Oh god, my face is stuck again. No!
Oh
I'm-
no!
I'm pogging! All I can do is pog! You can keep going. I'm still here. I just gotta fix my face real quick. My face and the rest of me. You never see it coming. Barista jump scare. In the middle of the fucking stream. Okay, sorry. Continue.
You're good. You're having a great time at the con, so you decided to tell the world by tweeting, having a great time at the con. Good one. Unfortunately, that's enough bait for an online troll to reply, you're a dumb fuck. Whatever happened to online etiquette? That died a while ago along with common sense and logic.
There's etiquette online?
Apparently. You're not going to let him ruin your day, so you engage in a spirited but respectful debate with him. After a while, the troll writes, sorry, my mistake. My mistake. You're a fucking dumb fuck. You're definitely embarking on a journey of revenge when this con is over. You gain 2 bonus for not backing down from an online fight. Vera arrives and is keen to visit a meet and greet for her favorite newspaper cartoonist, Carl Onslow. You thought Print was dead, but apparently not for her.
Mr. Onslow, sir, it's an honor to meet you. The understated humor of your strips always makes me smile, even after reading about tightening financial regulations. Oh, thank you, my dear. Sorry. I love how we went for the same generic old man voice, too. Just river for cranberries. Shall you or shall I?
I mean, I can tackle this one since you got Vera.
Okay.
Thank you, my dear. Hearing that was just the pick-me-up this old man needed.
Is something wrong?
Well, I've signed a new contract with a big corporation. It seemed a good deal at the time, but now that I've thought about it a bit, maybe $40 was a bit on the low end for the rights to my life's work.
Sir, could I have a look at your contract?
The cartoonist hands the contract over. Despite its blank, Vera makes quick work of it.
I see. Sir, I happen to run a law office of irrelevant legality. Please let me represent you. I'll get you out of this.
You do that? Thank you, young lady. That's very kind. You all go find the corporate representatives the cartoonist dealt with. And of course they turn out to be... Hello! You're not worrying about your contract again, are you, Mr. Onslow? I thought you made your funny little pictures for the love of it, not the money.
You're lucky we don't charge you for the privilege of getting to see them in print. Why did I make her a snake? Jesus.
I don't know why.
Eh.
Now that you say that, maybe you have a point.
No, they don't. Listen, you two. I'm Mr. Onslow's new legal representative, and I'll be renegotiating his contract. No offense, but I don't think you can take negotiations with us. You'll be begging for mercy by sunrise, legally speaking. I doubt it'll go on that long. You'll be the one on your knees long before then. Also, legally speaking. Big talk from someone who has already made a crucial mistake. You can't renegotiate a valid contract, and believe me, when I tie something up, I make sure it's tight. Don't you worry about that. My co-counsel Nova has already discovered that this contract is invalid. Haven't you?
Far be it for you to contradict Vera. How do you invalidate this contract? Claim the contract was signed under duress. You threatened him to sign. Framing someone for a crime is okay if that someone is yourself. Argue the contract is null and void because Vera is actually the cartoonist's financial dominatrix, and a pre-existing contract establishes all of his work belongs to her. Huh.
I could absolutely see Vera being into Findom.
Yeah. I'm going with that one. Finance. Hold on. Sorry, I'm eating pretzels.
No, you're good, you're good.
A financial dominatrix? What's that? Some kind of advisor?
Listen, just play along, and I'm sorry for everything I'm about to say. You bad little piggies signing on with these lowlifes. You know our contract forbids you from making transactions on your own. Transfer me $100 as punishment right now. Again, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, Miss Advisor.
You really expect us to believe that this pathetic old man is in a kink relationship with you? Excuse you. The only one who talks about my fin sub like that is me.
How about I take a look at this contract of yours and make sure everything checks out?
That's a very personal document between my sub and I won't break his trust. But maybe you wouldn't understand these things. Please, I've got 15 fin subs in my personal portfolio alone. If you're wanting to compare assets, we could be here a while. Mine are quite extensive. Leech Pog!
Leech Pog. She certainly sounds like she knows what she's doing. If word gets out that we stepped on another Dom's toes, we'll never attract any subs. I mean, talent again.
Agreed. Let's cut this one loose.
With those bloodsuckers dealt with, you return to the con, a new spring in the old cartoonist step.
There, you'll be free to negotiate a new contract with more favorable terms now.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I didn't understand any of it, but it rather gave this old man a thrill. I don't suppose you'll negotiate my new contract for me, too.
I'd be honored to.
Aw, it's sweet to see Vera championing this old man and his work that she loves so much. Not that you would say that to her face. You lose 2 boldness and gain 2 fun. Damn, I'm trying to gain boldness!
Okay, I don't know why I'm absolutely so charming as fuck, but guess I am.
Well, you just are.
I want more fun. I feel like Omen might not care so much about smarts, but maybe I need to be a little more fun. There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely got +2 fun in the process. You, Zoe, Omen, and Doug team up for an epic game of Flutterball, the legendary fantasy sport from the Alice Summerwind series. Doug is trying to explain the rules to Omen.
So, in the novels, the players pass the Flutterball with their mind powers, and whoever succeeds at 20 consecutive mind passes wins.
Excellent! I will finally have a chance to witness Zoe tearing a mortal's mind to shred with her eldritch powers.
That wouldn't be fair. Not everyone has mind powers. So instead we use our hands and make a whoosh sound.
Oh, serves me right for having expectations. Hey nerds, get ready to get your asses kicked. You turn to see the opposite team. 4 dudes who look like they just got out of a frat house. Well, it's a good thing I went with that dude bro voice.
Hi guys! Good to meet some fellow Alice Summerwind fans.
Allie who? Allie some who? We don't speak nerds, you nerds.
Wait, aren't you here to play Flutterball?
Duh. And me, Tyler, Dylan, and other Tyler are gonna kick your fucking ass and do a keg stand to celebrate.
Alright guys, just remember to do the whoosh sound and we'll probably be fine.
The match begins, and you're immediately not fine. As promised, you get your asses kicked by Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and the other guy, whose name is probably Cody. Awesome! Says probably Cody. I knew playing stupid nerd sports would help us keep our sports scholarships. Upsilon Psi represent!
Guys, what are we gonna do? I keep saying whoosh, but my mind passes are weak for some reason.
They might be slightly stronger, but we got a weapon they don't have.
My knife?
No, Omen. Our knowledge of the franchise.
God damn it, Zoe! Why do you never choose violence?
I bet there's some Flutterball rule that can give us an edge over them, no matter how strong they are. Marisa, any ideas?
Add a dog to your team. Little do they know, it says nowhere in the novels that a dog cannot play the sport. Shoot them in their knees and tell them it's a rule. It's not, but since they haven't read the novels, they don't know. I want to shoot them. Thank you! Omen pulls out a gun and immediately shoots Dylan in the knees. Ah! My knees! I need them for hacky sack!
Sorry, but the books clearly state that if a team has no points by the second half, they can shoot the other team in the knees.
Haha! Yes, it's your turn, Tyler! That can't be right. There's no way your nerdy books have cool stuff like gun violence.
You're free to check if you like.
Very funny, Three Eyes. And how exactly would we do that? By reading?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and probably Cody huddle up and whisper. We've decided we're gonna read the books. Time out?
Suit yourselves. The rule is somewhere in the 5th book of the saga, but you need to read the first 4 for context.
Alright, we've decided we'd rather get shot in the knees. I love Flutterball! Omen shoots everyone in the knees. You make a great comeback. Turns out not being super athletic is bad, but not as bad as being shot in the knees.
We won! I can finally say I'm good at a sport.
Bros, we've lost the match and our sports scholarships. Probably, Cody says. But they had to read 9 novels, so who's the real loser? You are. Omen's right, and she shoots Cody again. You gain 2 boldness for your daring strategies, but you lose 2 fun. I mean, I had fun.
Yeah, I had fun. I had fun just watching that from the distance. It says Vera likes smart people.
You sit down to watch a panel about the new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options, like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and Steve.
Steve.
Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world-building ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowering abilities, giving you 2 smarts.
Flint and steel.
Afterwards, you, Omen, April, and Doug go to see an orchestra perform the score from Skyrim. All you need to do is find a place to sit.
Chicken jockey.
Lava.
Chicken.
Hey, I found some empty seats. Let's sit here.
Oh, sorry, but you can't. I'm actually saving that seat for my friend who's in the bathroom. You are saving this seat? Do you mean to imply that sitting in any other chair would be unsafe?
No, saving seats is just a thing friends do for each other. It's fine. We can sit further down.
Sorry, I'm saving those seats too for my other friends. They're also in the bathroom.
Okay, no problem. What about these seats?
Nope, I'm saving those for my friend and his cousin. Or maybe he said she was his fiancée. They're in the bathroom at any rate. Then they can view the concert from the toilets that they are so obsessed with. Give me a safe seat in which to park my ass or prepare to die.
No, Omen, you can't kill him. Because I'm going to murder him first. And then I'm going to eat his guts.
Oh my.
Okay, getting this guy to give up his seats is quickly becoming a life or death situation. Convince him to let you sit.
Are you sure you're already at this saving seats stage of friendship? Maybe this is a bit too much and it'll make your friendship awkward. We're better friends than your friends. We have Lambos. Some of us have more than one.
Going with this one.
Really? I didn't know there were stages of friendship.
Of course there are. Stage 1 is sending each other funny memes. Stage 2 is going out to eat together. Stage 3 is finally sharing the deep stuff. Like how your balloon kink might be tied to your mommy issues. Anyway, seat saving is stage 4.
Oh man, I don't even think I'm at stage 1 yet. I haven't sent my friends any funny memes.
I can help. I have a funny meme saved just in case I ever make a new friend. What's your friend's phone numbers?
I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't even know their numbers. Or their names, for that matter.
Oh, well, case solved then. It's still too soon for you to save seats for them.
Gotcha. Thank goodness I ran into you all so you could set me straight. I'm gonna find my friends and tell them, and start at stage 0, telling them my name.
He leaves, and you can finally sit and enjoy the concert with your friend. Hey, since it got brought up, are we at the saving seats stage in our friendship? Of course we are, silly goose. We know each other's names and everything.
Doug, if someone tried to take your seat, I would rip their heart out and eat it raw.
Aw, thanks. That's sweet. You gain 2 charm from the magic of seat-saving level friendship, but lose 2 fun.
I don't know, I thought that was fun. I had a fucking blast. It's like you said last time, I had a great time and I was over here.
Yeah.
I was watching it from afar. Okay, where is left to go this round?
My headcanon for the game. I was gonna say, the other player is with the player whose turn it currently is, just watching from the sidelines. All this bullshit happening.
Yeah. You get an ice cream cone at a food stand. Damn, you ate it too fast. Brain freeze. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like ages. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly, the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you +2 creativity.
I don't think I've ever had a brain freeze. Which is weird. The closest I've gotten to is having my throat freeze up.
That sounds even more uncomfortable.
It is, because it's also like the lower part of my throat and then like the upper part of my chest that feels like it's getting the brain freeze.
Ugh.
Instead of the brain.
Ugh, no bueno.
Yeah, nope, not fun.
Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel bar with Omen and Doug. The bartender brings over your next round of drinks.
I love how it keeps having Doug and Omen in the same place. It's like 2 of the most opposite characters.
Well, yeah, they gotta balance each other out.
For that. Thank you. These look delicious.
Doug, I am quite sure that is not the drink you ordered.
I know, but it's fine. I don't want to bother the bartender.
Inadmissible. No friend of mine shall drink anything other than their preferred beverage. Omen grabs Doug's drink and throws it at the wall, shattering it. Oi! You gave my friend a drink he did not want. Shame on you and whatever unfortunate souls are sired into your despicable bloodline. Bring him a Bahama Mama with a silly straw, and if you get it wrong again, the next thing I shall shatter is your skull.
Dang, Omen. I really admire your assertiveness. I wish I had your confidence.
Why, thank you, Doug. I quite like your penchant for giving me compliments. One might even say it's your best feature. As for your wish to be confident, there are few better ways to build one's confidence than a bar brawl. Observe.
Wait, no!
Omen throws a chair at the beefiest guy in the bar. What did you say about my mother, you fiend? Have at thee! She fights, clearly in her element. You're not worried about yourself either. You've got a pocket full of sand and a thirst for violence. Pocket sand, shasha!
the IRL sand attack.
Yes. Doug, on the other hand...
Crap, how do I make a fist? If I break my ribs, can I call a timeout? I don't know the etiquette here.
Well, let's just say he's not a born fighter. But you still want to help his confidence, so maybe there's another way for him to participate in the brawl. He can be the one who... He is a lover, not a fighter. He can be the one who keeps score, with added commentary. He can hype everyone up by adding spectacular sound effects to the brawl. I want to hear what kind of sound effects he'll come up with.
Okay, I can do that.
Eat my fist, you worthless swine!
Thwack!
Oh, you want more? I will happily oblige.
Crash! Bang! Sploosh!
Sploosh? What the hell? Says the poor schmuck Omen's beating up. I didn't make a sploosh sound. You dare insult my friend's choice in sound effects? I will sploosh you into oblivion!
Splat! Ring-a-ding-ding!
After a vicious fistfight with more sound effects than a vintage Batman comic, Omen has beaten the shit out of pretty much everyone in the bar. Ugh, that was invigorating. And Doug, your sound effects made it quite a bit more entertaining than my usual brawls. Thanks for that.
No problem. I was just happy to be a part of it.
I'm sure you were, buddy. Indeed. But, could you please not tell the Redemption Arc program about this? I fear it will impede my progress.
Don't worry. Once I get a few more of these Bahama Mamas in me, I won't remember any of this at all.
Oh, Doug.
I quite like this pairing up. It's cute.
It's very cute. I love them. Good. Let us slap our hands together in celebration. I believe you call it a 5 high?
Close enough. Kaboom!
You all epically 5 high, gaining 2 creativity and minus 2 fun. I thought that was fun as hell.
Yes, it was. It was fun as hell to witness that. You feel a surge of creative inspiration and rush to work on your comic. What genius will your pen create today? Brainstorm and find out. What is the one feature you always look for when you buy a robot from the robot store? Well, that is quite the first option.
A metal cock that also serves as a deadly projectile?
Yeah,
I mean, depending on the size of it, yes.
The refined sense of humor so typical of robots, free internet access, a vast knowledge of flower
Symbology.
Yeah, that. Oh. If it's all the same to you, I'm going with the free internet access.
Okay. What's a killer name for a cat? Saturn, Douglas, Fearsome King of the Moon, Sun's Secret Sweet Caramel Core, or Big Mustard? Frankly, I would adore the shit out of a cat named Big Mustard.
I would too.
That just seems fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like, of these options, Big Mustard is speaking to me the most.
Go for it.
Big Chungus out. Big Mustard in.
And the story behind why the cat would be called Big Mustard.
Because he's not quite orange, but he's definitely, you know, lighter in color like that.
I was thinking, he knocked over a giant bottle of mustard and then proceeded to roll in it.
That was gonna be my second guess.
Oh, it's my turn. You definitely need more boldness! Never see it coming. No. You're roaming around the lobby when a tiny little dude trills your short and whispers, "Hey, you need water. It's important to hydrate." You know what it is.
He's so real for that.
I'm going to this.
Oh,
Then also this. No.
They always go hand in hand.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I needed that stretch. He offers you a bottle. You get so nervous about this social interaction that you temporarily forget how to properly use a bottle. You know what, Moss Man? Understandable.
Understandable. Have a good night.
You water yourself like the awkward little flower you are. You thank the stranger, who's left confused. Well, maybe it's not so bad. What if the water was laced? Good thing you didn't manage to drink it like a normal person. You gain 2 boldness for navigating a potentially dangerous situation. Hydrate or dihydrate, folks.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
But don't take any water bottles that don't have a seal on them.
Or any drinks for that matter.
Yeah, that too. You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug while they get their con volunteer hours assisting at the first aid booth. It's all going smoothly until... Help me! I can't breathe! I got a gaping chest wound! Holy moly! Lie down here, sir. I'll page the on-site doctor right now.
Don't worry, Doctor. Don't worry. Dr. Nico can provide some first aid and TV-worthy brooding until the real doc shows up. Let's see this wound.
The cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his completely uninjured chest.
What's going on here? Is this a prank?
No, I'm really hurt. I'm the Shadowy Knight, and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor when he stabbed my lung with the sword of midnight. And
let me stop you right there. Make-believe is fun and all, but this is a real first aid booth for real injuries. Quit wasting our time. But Liam, cosplay is a serious art form. Ah!
no. Hello, Des.
You know what else is a serious art form? Throwing me.
Yeah, it is indeed a very serious art form. Observe.
You cannot observe, it's on cooldown! Haha!
Damn it!
Yeah,
It's alright.
I smartened up real quick after he threw me like 5 times in a row one night. I put it on cooldown.
You know, understandable.
How you doing, Desk? Thanks for throwing me, I guess. Sometimes you get so deep into character that it's hard to get back out. If this guy got wounded in a cosplay battle, the wound may look fake to you, but it's very real to him. He can feel the pain in his thespian soul. I have a thespian soul too, but I still know that this is not a real wound. And we're not real doctors, which makes us qualified to treat it.
That makes sense. Kind of. Sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul.
Then it's up to you, Nova. Hurry up and treat this cosplayer's fake wound so he could fake bleed out any second.
Treat him by drawing a badass looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight to the end. Fight in the end. To get badass looking scars. His imaginary lung has been punctured. You'll need a lung donation from his imaginary friend.
Badass scar time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in. Getting badass scars is the best reason to get into a fight.
I'll draw the scar. What do we think? Some sexy slash wounds over his right nipple?
I don't know. I think the scar will look more convincing with a good backstory. I say there is no scar better than a real scar. Let's just stab him. No, Omen. Give me that knife. Why, are you jealous? We can all stab him if you like, bukkake style, like Julius Caesar.
In the midst of this debate, you take the liberty of grabbing a marker and drawing a badass scar on the cosplayer's chest. Whoa, that's actually perfect. It makes me wish my body was made of a material that could be scarred.
It's true. The scar does have an indelibly badass je ne sais quoi. Liam, God help me if you shoehorn je ne sais quoi into a sentence one more time. You're a real artist, Nova. Maybe even a scartist. Absolutely. One day I hope to stab someone and leave a scar that's half as cool as this one.
Hell yeah.
You lose 2 fun, but gain 2 creativity from your skill at designing scars. You should be out there, stabbing people in the name of art. God damn.
You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's a typical Tolkien-esque fantasy setting, but all battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. Awesome! You carry your party because you've got moves for days. It's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, but that's not your fault. You gain 2 fun kicking ass with your S-rank DDR! Skills. You just sat there and waited until it was ready to go, didn't you?
I actually clicked out of it back into the game and then it was like, I wonder if it's ready to be redeemed again. Checked it and it was.
Uh-huh. Omen and Doug are assigned to judge the competitive tarot tournament. You and Zoe have time to kill and decide to tag along. Yo, judges, we need a ruling over here.
What's the problem? I ran a competitive tarot club in middle school, so I can probably help.
My opponent cheated. He played a 9 of Wands, which can only be played during the fortune phase if it's in the future position. Unless I have an elliptical cosmic guardian on the battlefield, which I do. She's lying to try and get me disqualified.
Okay, I have no idea what most of those words meant. The meta's changed a lot since my day. But I got a copy of the rulebook. It's only 74 pages long. I bet I can get the gist of it. I'll get the gist if I speed read. BRB!
Who played this card here? I admire its avatar's rippling pectorals. I played it. It's my Mercury card. I see. You should win. This Mercury avatar is hot, both in the attractive way and the closest to the planet. Closest planet to the sun way.
Ooh, what about this one? What's this guardian called?
Venus, according to the text printed beneath that boobily-breasted bust of a cosmic woman.
Yeah, she's sexy. I ship her with Mercury. Their ship name will be Summer 11.
All of this is irrelevant to the card game.
Their love isn't irrelevant to me.
This conversation is cutting into your valuable flirting with your friends time. Figure out which player cheated so everyone will move on. Liar, liar, pants on fire, right? Throw a lit match on the player's pants and see whose burns. Conduct a karma audit on the alleged cheater to see if his karma has recently been deducted for cheating. I want to set them on fire.
God damn!
Zoe, would it be morally permissible to light someone on fire in this context?
I mean, the saying does go like that. And I don't think it's evil if it's in the name of investigation. Oh, that face!
Yes! Give me some matches! Omen lights both of the players' pants on fire. They howl and writhe in burning agony. Gasp indeed! Fire is so breathtakingly beautiful.
Oh no! I was gasping at the plot twist. Both of them cheated!
Despicable! You deserve your horrid fate, you filthy cheaters!
Let's use this as a teachable moment to remember that cheaters never prosper, Omen.
I see that clearly now. We should have more teachable moments involving fire.
I found the rule! The Eclipsal Guardian does allow the Nine of Wands to be played during the fortune phase, but not if Venus is also in play. He did cheat!
Yeah, duh, they both cheated. Look, they're both liars with flammable pants.
Oh gosh. Honestly, I think you're better off not playing this game anymore, bud. Just look what happened to these two.
You all decide to treat yourselves to some takoyaki to celebrate being great judges. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 smarts.
More smarts it is! You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled, Are Dating Sims Back? Clearly, given the game we are playing right now.
You say that like they ever left.
Exactly. The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, They're not, because they never left to begin with.
Ah, man!
Oh god! That was so perfectly timed!
I hope someone can clip that. That was funny. Yes! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain 2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Now prepare to completely forget whatever you just watched because it's time for one of the biggest events of the con. A Q&A with world-class game dev Hayato Kamada?
Sounds good to me.
Hey you two, Kamada's panel starts in 15 minutes. Tell him to get ready. You got it, boss. He'll be there. Everything's under control. No disasters in sight. Crap, shoot, gosh freaking darn it. We're so fudged. We're fudged right to heck.
Your commitment to family friendliness is admirable, Doug, but can someone tell me what the fuck is going on?
Well, Omen and I were told to hang out with Hayato Kamada and make sure he came to the panel on time.
And we did an excellent job. Con volunteering is just too easy. We were superior at hanging out with Hayato Kamada. Until we lost him, that is. You lost him? How?
Let's see. First we took him to the corn dog stands to get lunch. Then one thing led to another, and we bet him 20 bucks he couldn't do a backflip.
Best $20 I have ever spent.
Then we had a spiritual debate on whether or not the color red was actually enrages bulls.
We could not agree, so we went to find a bull to see if that was true. But apparently the only place you can find bulls in this city are zoos. Such is the absurdity of this modern era.
It was fun! We got to look at Lizard, the creator of Solid Loop.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Te-earn! Te-earn! Oh no!
God damn it. That makes me wonder,
Desk suggests the fix is to screen share to you on Discord and play through one player, but choose for both.
There also might be an alternative. Oh, unless I click out the darn game. I just looked it up, and there might be an online save feature for this game. But I don't know if it activates if a player gets disconnected.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll be right back then.
Hallelujah for the Monster Prom devs. It would help if I tapped into the right thing. We already went through this. Yeah. There we go.
Ha! I remembered this time. We are so back.
No. Oh boy.
Listen, I never said I was a smart woman. Or if I have, it's a temporary thing. But somewhere between the reptile exhibit and the face painting booth, we lost him. How does that even happen? It is not our fault. Celebrities are slippery, and we were very excited about face painting. You only had to keep track of one fucking guy. William, you don't get it. They painted my face like a tiger. Like a tiger. Can you imagine that?
You'd better help them find Hayato Kamada before the panel starts. He's probably gone back to his gaming roots, going full stealth mode. Look for boxes moving conspicuously. Compare notes with Kamada's stalker. Every celebrity's got a stalker that knows their every move. Great idea! You all start looking for boxes. You lose precious minutes and find no Kamada.
This is not working. Of course it isn't. It was an absurd idea.
That's never stopped us before! None of you notice Ayato Kamada emerge from a nearby box, until he shoots Liam in the leg.
Ah! My leg! My leg!
I win!
You win what? The most famous asshole to ever shoot me award?
No, I win hide and seek. I was playing with Doug and Omen.
Yes, and I suggest we raise the stakes by betting that he could not shoot Liam in the leg before we found him. This is the best $40 I've ever spent.
Right! Gosh, how did I forget about that?
Do not berate yourself, Doug. Today was an eventful day, and being a volunteer is stressful.
True. Stress is the real stealthy killer, isn't it?
No, it isn't. Maniacs hiding in boxes and shooting people in the leg is.
This was awesome. Thanks for doing this with me. Lately, all my games are about carrying boxes. I forget how fun it is to hide inside a box and to shoot people. I'm so glad you had fun, Mr. Kamada. We can play again anytime you want.
What? No! Come on, Liam, be a good sport.
The panel is saved, and later you play more hide and seek without shooting Liam. So even he has fun. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts.
Charm or create. Oh my god, look at her!
No, precious.
At the stands, you find a fanzine vendor. You ask her what her zines are about. They're about you, she replies. You open up one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel like you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't even seen before. You're bowled over by your own +2 charm.
I want the axolotl hat.
You want your haxolotl?
Yeah.
You, April, Omen, and Doug are browsing nerdy t-shirts when you hear the horrible screeching of a streamer looking for attention. Yo, 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 it's Riz in the house! It's your lucky day, fuckwads! I'm gonna give you my credit card and you can use it to buy whatever you want.
Whatever I want? Are you sure? I want so many things.
Yep, but the catch is you only have 10 minutes to use it, so be smart about it. I do not understand. Why would you allow 4 strangers to spend your plastic money? Wait, is this a jest? Are you jesting me right now? I'll have you know that I had my last court jester killed with hammers.
No, no, no. This is a content creator thing. An influencer will give someone their credit card and limited time to use it. But with all the stands and long lines and junk at this con, we'll be lucky if we spend $50 and he'll get to mine our frustration for content.
Huh. I never thought I would see charity wielded as an instrument of evil. I am almost impressed.
Gosh, what should I buy? A figurine? 2 figurines? All the figurines? Where's the figurine stand? I need to find a figurine stand 10 minutes ago.
Okay, you've had enough time to prepare. 10 minutes are on the clock. Go, go, go!
Oh god, my mic cut out.
No time to lose. How can you use your 10 minutes of unlimited spending time wisely? Buy a horse. People tend to forget that horses are actually kind of expensive. Post a credit card number online and trust strangers to advise you on what to buy with it. You can always trust internet strangers.
Oh my god.
I really want to do that one, honestly. I'm
Do
kind of an
it.
asshole. You post pictures of the streamer's credit card on social media and ask for tips on what to spend it on.
Oh, someone sent us a link to a website where you can buy all sorts of cool stuff. People are so nice online. They got homemade firearms, totally legit passports, something called Big Al's Mystery Meth? Huh, I didn't know they sell pipe bombs online.
Get me at least 5 of them!
Ooh, there's this guy recommending that we buy illegal Peruvian weasels. They look so silly. I need one. How cute. Throw in a couple weasels for me too. I'll call them Sharp and Nibbles. Come on, Omen. Don't you want in? They're on sale.
The pipe bombs are good enough for me, thank you. You make your purchases just as your 10 minutes runs out. Time's up, chucklefucks! What'd you get? Some bins? Maybe a t-shirt? Freeze! You're under arrest for the funding the operations of the infamous illegal weasel trafficking cartel. What? I didn't fund a cartel. I've been here all this time.
A likely story. Your credit card number's been popping up all over the black market.
You're coming with us. You have the right to remain silent. Fuck that, I'm never silent. This is bullshit.
Does that mean we won't get our weasels? Don't worry, Doug. I can get you one. I know a guy.
Aw, thank you.
You all watch the streamer get dragged out of the con center, and then talk about names for Doug's new Peruvian weasel. You also gain 2 charm and lose 2 fun. Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the con-goers before advancing.
Damn it. I had one pop into my head, but why? It is the most obvious choice.
Yeah, what is it?
Barista. Why is that the one that popped into my head first?
I mean, like you said, it is obvious. I was gonna go with illegal animal smuggler. Player order is decided based on how boring a VR simulator based on the selected occupation would be. Start debating now. I mean, I guess it depends on what aspect of the illegal animal smuggling you're a part of. Like, if you're just a driver and you're not really that involved, that would just be like truck driving simulator, which is kind of fun, but it's not as involved.
Yeah. You know, I think there probably are games based on, you know, VR game simulators that would be based on being like a drink maker, bartender, barista, whatever.
Yeah.
I say you go first.
Okay. Time to get some fresh air. Yes, narrator. Welcome back indeed. I know more than you, though. I don't, but let me pretend. Talk about getting used to the modern world, what did she miss from her previous life, or the redemption arc program. The redemption arc program. Liam's well-crafted plan to torture me to no end. I'm like 85% sure Liam's intention with the redemption arc program isn't torturing you. Maybe, but still. To gather powerful villains and imprison them in menial meetings for us to discuss ethics and why murdering people is not good. You know what astonishes me even more than that, though? Revolving doors? Other than that hell-made contraption! It's the fact that, according to my intel, Liam used to be a powerful evil lord that spread terror everywhere back when I was imprisoned. And now he... what? Draws men kissing and yaps constantly about poetry and redemption? Is that what redemption does to someone? No way. I suspect the truth is that he got some severe food poisoning that must have caused some brain damage. I am currently investigating that possibility. Tell me your findings. Sure, and listen to this. Even after my continued attempts to murder him, he hasn't tried to imprison me. Instead, he has been taking care of me. He even has me, the one plotting his demise, living with him. All because he insists he wants to be with me as I go through the first steps of my redemption. Something must be very wrong with him. Well, Omen, hearing all that, I'd say something must be very right with him. Nonsense. I'd even say that you, with your unrivaled wits and unparalleled perceptiveness, have been capable of seeing how much he cares for you. Well, I guess he's not that terrible. But if you ever tell him I said that, I will claw your organs out of your body. Duly noted. You two keep talking about the torment that is living with Liam. Apparently Omen loves his cooking, although she phrases that sentiment quite differently, of course.
You and Vera decide to relax and watch bad reality TV. The night of popcorn, face mask, and talking shit about half the contestants. Relaxation is a concept that is nearly foreign to Vera, so you can tell she appreciates getting to put her feet up for once. What a treat!
Aww.
Yes, a hard-working lady such as herself deserves to relax.
Girl boss deserves to kick back.
Yeah. Before you know it, the con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. Bring it home with one last brainstorming session. What's a foolproof way to quickly annoy everyone at the city council meeting? Show off your walrus impersonation, attempt to seduce the mayor, debut your stand-up comedy scent, voice your very knowledgeable opinions on mustard. Yet again.
Okay, but that would be a callback to us calling the cat Big Mustard.
It would. I'm going with it.
What's the one new piece of technology that makes you yearn for the future yet to come? Bowel control automation system, perception of aesthetics processor, AI-powered underwear, or eyebrow management system?
What are these options?
Listen, if I'm being honest, out of all of these, the bowel control automation system sounds way more useful to anybody more than literally any of these other options.
That is true.
Like, would it force your body to be able to tolerate lactose or some shit if you don't? We can find out. The last day of the con is here. Who will be your con love? Ask Omen to the con after party? Yes.
I believe I have to select no if I want Vera.
Makes sense. Let's check your comic.
Okay.
I'm almost afraid to skip because I don't know how far ahead it'll put us. Cover, overall plot, and one full finished page. See how the muse will give shape to the fruits of your labor. We'll see how the options you chose will affect the comic you're about to see. Blah, blah, blah. Take a peek at this comic. Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Space Heist. Space Heist is a comic about a heist in space. It follows a charismatic ragtag team of outlaws with a unique set of skills. That's, Faith, right? Faith, Suzanne, and Calculester?
I believe so.
Faith, a hacker who can do magic with a keyboard. She's evading the law because she removed the number 6 from the internet, causing chaos. Suzanne, a seasoned spaceship pilot who desperately needs the money to fulfill her dream of becoming a saxophone player. And Calculester, an android who wants to learn all about the thrills of life. His tech provides a valuable resource to this adventure. Free internet access. And the band's leader, Valerie. She's a space pirate with a thirst for money and a score to settle. Together, they will aim for the one thing that no one in the galaxy has ever dared to steal. The Big Mustard Reserve.
Oh my god. God damn it, Calculester! I told you not to voice your opinions on mustard!
I had to take the risk, for I wanted to experience the thrills of life. Stop fighting. I managed to hack into their bowel control automation system. That ought to keep them busy. She making them shit themselves.
Come on, you two, hop in here. The station's about to explode. Fasten your seatbelts. Never again, Calculester.
I can't make any promises, for I am programmed to live. Our heroes escaped by the skin of their teeth, but by blowing up the space station, could they have also blown their cover? To be continued.
That's beautiful.
I'm here for it.
Alright.
You finally gather your courage and ask your favorite evildoer to go to the con after party with you. Yes, I suppose I am agreeable to going on a date with you. What is the protocol? Do I send you a calling card? Do I need to gain your elder's blessing? You are not already betrothed, are you? I could kill your suitor. It would be an honor, in fact. No. None of that stuff is required anymore. You can just be my date if you want to. Ah, how efficient! The after party was a dream come true. It was Omen's first time at a modern party, so you showed her the ropes. She loved the DJ and the open buffet, though there was a bit of an altercation when she tried to take an entire roast chicken for herself. But still, it was a wonderful night, and Omen genuinely appreciated you showing her this strange new world. And you're happy to do it, if it means she'll smile at you like that again. Yay!
You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you, because you're already stone hard for a certain Gorgon, if you know what I mean.
The con after party, huh? I guess that sounds fun. But you're not going to wear that, are you? I'm not going to be seen with a date that's anything less than a 12 out of 10. Come on, we're going to the mall so I can dress you. You'll also be buying me a new designer handbag for my troubles.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Aww.
Aww.
The after party was fun, but your night was even better. Vera indulged the party for about an hour, then declared she was all nerded out and took you to a classy cocktail lounge. One drink turned into several, which turned into making out, which turned into a bathroom rendezvous, and, well, I'll say this. That stall door will probably never recover from the pounding it took that night. Wink.
Shh. Secret ending. Yippee! We did it, Reddit! Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came a truth that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
I did remember to keep streamer mode on.
Excellent.
So now we're vibing. It sounds like the same guy too, so I'm in love.
comes credit song. Technically this time I made the other credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you, and I'm charging for those songs, so who am I to say no? Don't be shy, subscribe and like, 'cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief, but you don't have
Juan, no, get out of there!
what happened with me. We were meant to try.
Why is Juan in the claw machine?
Why not?
Because he's not a plushie. And Garfield. We love you, Garfield.
Thanks for playing. Leave us a good review.
I love these silly ass, you know, credit songs.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
You can now call Suzanne. You've unlocked a new outfit for Omen. You've unlocked 2 new comic genres. Well, I'd say that was a success all around.
Absolutely.
We both got dates, we unlocked secret stuff.
Hell yeah.
We're still young and unafraid and so ready to start. But
Absolutely.
given the hour of the evening, maybe we should be ready to stop.
Yeah.
Listen, I am young and unafraid, but capitalism sucks.
Capitalism does suck.
And my ass gotta be up in the morning. Maybe not like mad early, but still, this seems like a good and safe place to call it for the night. If that is agreeable to you. Yeah, that too. Yeah, all of the above. We might end up with them anyway, but... Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Now let's see if there's anybody on tonight. Well, that's not quite right. There definitely are people on tonight. Let's go see who is on tonight, rather. Is there anybody on your end that you want to go hang out with? Always open to suggestions. Yes. Looks like she's back from Fanime. Let's go say hi. Ah! Now, was that necessary? I'm over here trying to type out a raid message and everything, and I just get yeeted. Yoked. Thrown to the heavens! mean, I guess as long as you had a good time of it. Oh, good. And hopefully you just had a good time hanging out in general. I, as always, did. Whether or not we successfully get the dates, I always enjoy having you on and just hanging out and doing all this fun stuff. Me too. And I think on that note, we will remind everybody, get some rest, drink some water, eat some food, do what you gotta do to take care of yourself, and we will be back tomorrow! It would help if I would actually hit the right